Caroline.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Caroline and I'm back again with another video. In today's video I'm going to be giving an in-depth step-by-step tutorial on how I installed this wig using just the Got To Be yellow hairspray. Very glueless, safe on the edges, and easy to remove. Now the hair that I'm going to be working with is from Alipearl. They were kind enough to send me their 26-inch 180% density straight wig. It is a regular 13x4 frontal clip. I'm just showing you guys what I got right out of the box. And Alipearl comes with all the goodies. I got some lashes, satin headband, a satin bag to store the wig, an elastic bag to add onto the an elastic band to add onto the wig to make the wig 100% glueless. Now here is the wig right out of the packaging, and it has like a slightly pre-plucked hairline like in the front, but I feel like this wig is more dense towards the back. But the quality of the lace looks very nice. It's not too thick or bulky. This does look like maybe it's like, I don't know if this is supposed to be a light brown or transparent or maybe an in-between. But yeah, the hair was not looking very full right out of the box in my opinion, but once I washed it and let it air dry, it looked much fuller, which is a pro tip. Sometimes if your wig comes out and it looks like, oh my gosh, it's so thin, try washing it, air drying it, and then straightening it, and you can see the full thickness of the hair. But back to the wig, as you can see, it's looking a little bit thick, and I did have to do a lot of plucking, more than my normal. It wasn't like extremely thick, but it was thick, okay? So just keep that in mind. But it is very true to length. I feel like it was even much longer than 26. It's
Now,
like, dang,
let's get into
this hair was
the
super
install.
duper long. It goes
So
like to my butt
tint
crack
my
and all
lace,
that.
I like
To use a concealer, and I'm using the Ruby Kisses Level 11 concealer, and I'm using the darker shade. I'm just going to go ahead and pack that right onto the lace of my wig, and this makes it a perfect match onto my skin tone, which is really key when you're trying to get that melted wet lace look. Before I go ahead and apply the wig to my head, I'm using my blow dryer on a warm setting to make sure I properly dry that concealer, because you don't want wet makeup on your glue or whatever adhesive you're using, because it's just going to make the lace more messy and make the finished product not as neat. And plus I feel like the glue sticks better whenever the makeup is dry, which is, I mean, self-explanatory. Now I'm just over here struggling, as you can see. I don't have a wig cap or anything. I don't use wig caps or the bald cap method. Say whatever you want to say, but look, honey, I know you know my wig is laid. Well, as late as it can be, so let me live. But anyways, now I'm cutting off the ear tabs, or the side part, whatever you want to call it, around my ear. When I'm cutting this piece, I like to imagine that I'm cutting an upside down U around my ear, if that makes sense. You're kind of cutting like a crescent shape, a half crescent over your ear. Does that make sense? I don't think so, but let's continue. So I'm using, like I said earlier, the yellow Got To Be spray. And one thing I will complain about the spray is that it doesn't spray exactly where you want it to spray. It doesn't have that much control, but try your best, you know. So what I'm doing exactly is that I am spraying onto where the hairline starts. While I'm spraying, I'm trying to use either my finger or a rat tail comb to help keep the lace in place. And I'm going to get a blow dryer to really set the lace into my skin. Like, this part's important. I feel like using the blow dryer really makes the glue to stick. Not the glue, the hairspray, but the blow dryer basically turns it into a glue. And then I'm still using my rat tail comb or finger to really press that lace in. This step, you just want to really focus on getting it to be pressed into your skin. So spray, use your rat tail comb, get your blow dryer, and push it in some more. Now, once I've done the whole perimeter and sprayed it and glued it down, I like to get an elastic band and just tie that on the lace just to really make sure that I'm pushing the lace into my hair, because you don't want any lifting, especially if you have plans to do baby hairs. It's going to be so hard to have lifting, and plus, I mean, lifting just doesn't look cute. So I'm really focusing on making sure the glue is dry and the wig is set into my scalp. Not scalp, forehead. Jeez. Now that I am sure that the lace is nice and stuck, I'm going ahead and using my scissors to cut the hair into sections. I find that it is super easier and you mess up a lot less when you work in sections. And I'm using a straight eyebrow razor from the beauty supply store to just go ahead and cut off the lace. Now, the reason why I use a razor instead of scissors is because the razor kind of gives a more jagged look to the lace, which is more natural and melts much more with my hairline than just doing a straight across cut with a pair of scissors. I will get some lifting, especially on the side, but no big deal. I just go ahead and use the Got2b spray again and just spray the areas that are lifting a little bit. So I went off camera really quick to just put in the side part. I'm using this Care wax stick, and this wax stick, the purpose of it is just to help tame all those flyaways and to really give you a defined and smooth part. This also does really give a nice shine to the part area, and I feel like it makes the hot comb work easier as well. And I do recommend everyone that does not have a hot comb to get a hot comb, because the way your wig can look really, really flat and laid is by using the hot comb to get in the frontal and to like get the roots of the frontal really flat. So a hot comb is 100% needed for a perfect flat install. So now it's time for me to do my baby hairs, and I just like to use the black Got To Be gel to use my baby hairs. You can use mousse, you can use regular edge control, but for me, I prefer to use the Got To Be because before it dries, I still get all the movement, but once it dries really nice and set. Some people don't like the hard set baby hair look, but for me, it works and I like it. So yeah, try out different types of products you can use. Like, I've tried mousse and I was having the hardest time laying my baby hairs with mousse, but then I tried Got To Be the black one and realized this works for me. So just try different things out. Just because one YouTuber says she uses this, does not mean that you have to do it too. It's all about preference and what works for you. So that's my little tip of the day. Another tip that I know has helped me a lot is that whenever I'm on Instagram or Pinterest, whenever I see a wig or a hairstyle that I really like, even if I see a hairstylist just that did really nice baby hairs, I will save that look. So whenever I'm installing, I kind of have a reference for what I'm going for. This works well for those of you who are visual learners. So yeah, you see a hairstyle, save it on your Instagram, screenshot it, whatever, and when you're installing your wig, look at it and kind of try to recreate or put your own twist on what you like, and this will make it much more easier to know what you're doing. I'm going to end the voiceover right here because once I finish doing my baby hairs, I do go ahead and use an elastic band again to lay that down so I can get that extra melted look right. So don't forget that step. After you swoop your baby hairs, put an elastic band, satin headscarf, whatever, and lay down the baby hairs and all of that so you can get that extra melted look, right? But after that, I go ahead and use my straightener, add a little bit of this BioSilk hair serum, which I'll link down below, and I'll also link down my flat iron. But that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you in another one. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And peace out, Girl Scouts.